First, the news headline. Thoubal District Commando arrests 2 persons with 37.73 kg of brown sugar from Lilong Nungay, Kuno. Hello and welcome to MAMI TV English News Update. This is ROMEE NINGOMBAM. Now the news in details. A team of Thoubal District Commando arrested 2 persons with 37.73 kg of brown sugar from Lilong Nungay, Kuno last evening. The arrested persons have been identified as Mochingmayum Hasim, age 27, son of Mohi of Lilong Nungay, Kuno, and Makakmayum Farooq, age 22, son of M. Item of Sikhong, Tongthabi. According to police report, the team of Thoubal District Commando, under the supervision of Superintendent of Police, Thoubal District Jogesandra Haubijam, conducted a house search at Lilong Nungay, Kuno. During the search, they recovered 37.73 kg of brown sugar in solid and paste form from the house of Mochingmayum Hasim. The arrested persons, along with the seized articles, were handed over to Lilong Police Station and for further necessary action. A special team of Imphal East Commando and Yada Ketrigao arrested 1 person with 75 bottles of cough syrup containing codeine phosphate from Ketrigao area last night. The arrested person has been identified as Mohammad Mubin, age 40, son of Mohammad Sanatumba of Ketrigao, Awang Lekay. According to police report, a team of Imphal East Commando and volunteers of Yada Ketrigao, under the supervision of Additional Superintendent of Police Operations Imphal East K. Herojit, conducted search drive at Ketrigao area around 11 p.m. last night. During the search, the team recovered 75 bottles of cough syrup containing codeine phosphate marked a code under Mubin's bed. The arrested person, along with the recovered items, has been handed over to Porompat Police Station for further legal action. Kanglay People Against Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances, Kanglay Panas, yesterday organized a public meeting against drugs at Mapao Jingtung Kulen Community Hall in Kangpokpi District. Vice President of Kanglay Panas Head Office, Yumnam Sundari Laima, Headman of Mapao Jingtung Kulen, M. Kavangpam, and Senior Citizen of Mapao Kulen, Silas Muinao, attended the meeting as President members. Resource person of the meeting, M. Puspakanta, talked on how drugs entered the state and how to stop it. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary General of Kanglay Panas, Wahaj Fundray, said, "It is important for all the communities of the state to work collectively against drugs." He expressed gratitude to the locals of Mapao Jingtung Kulen for extending their support for the first meeting held in hill areas on the topic. Facebook group Pari Imom extended monetary support to a 58-year-old Usam Manglembi of Kontha Ahluk Makhalaikai, who is suffering from a spinal cord problem. Chief Minister N. Biren had earlier provided monetary assistance of 1,60,000 rupees to Manglembi for her treatment. However, she is facing problems as doctor recommended further treatment. The group appealed to the public to extend support to Manglembi as she needs another surgery. Let's take a short break.
Namakini Lambi chatpa amadi gari thauba matamda traffic niyam sing inbiyu. Ngangma machugi menga.
Welcome you all to Lunako Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Hurry up for registration.
Welcome back after the break. The Congress is planning to attack the BJP-led central government over price rise and the GST issue. Congress will hold protests against the recent hike in goods and services tax (GST) rates today in Parliament, and party leader Rahul Gandhi is also likely to attend the protests. While speaking to media persons on the GST hike, Congress leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, said on Monday that they will protest at the Gandhi statue and also inside as well as outside the house. Communist Party of India CPI MP Binoy Viswam also criticized the central government over the change in GST rates and said,
Niyom sing miyam pumnamakini lambi chatpa amadi gari thauba matamda traffic niyom sing inbiyu. Ngangwa machugi mengan gi athradi lepiyu. Komla machugina chatnaba sem sabiyu. Amasung asangba machugina chatpiro. Gari thauningai matamda oiromda laisinbige khanbiragadi oirom thangba lenda tapna chatpiro aduga tapna laisinbiyu. Yelomda laisinbige khanbiragadi yelom thangba lenda tapna chatpiro aduga laisinbiyu. Sumna satki hairagadi middle lenda chatpiyu. Gari thauba matamda mobile phone sizinabiganu. Gari thauduna chatpiba matamda seat belt fajinbiyu. Gari macha thaubiba matamda helmet uppiyu. Mayok nabada meter sani gi manungda gari laklagadi high beam light sizinabiganu. Mafam sindanaba parking tauba matamda mawong chumna gari khambiyu. Zebra crossing henzandana stop line da gari khambiyu.
Admission open, admission open. Manipur International University, Gari Awang Lekai Airport Road, Imphal West, undergraduate ki oina makata pizariba coursing tamnabagi khudung jaba pizari. UGC na sakanglaba university asida highly qualified oiraba faculty members singna tongan department ta takpigani amadi advanced computer lab, smart classroom, oriental library ki facility fangbat natana attractive scholarship unique course ki khudung jaba su pizari. Chaliba chai asigi August tagi session hauzaragani maram aduna akupa marogi damak makhada pizariba helpline number asida contact tawbiyu. Manipur International University, Gari Awang Lekai, Imphal West.
Welcome back after the break again. The Congress is planning to attack the BJP-led central government over the price rise and the GST issue. Congress will hold protests against the recent hike in goods and services tax (GST) rates today in Parliament, and party leader Rahul Gandhi is also likely to attend the protests. While speaking to media persons on the GST hike, Congress leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, said on Monday that they will protest at the Gandhi statue and also inside as well as outside the house. Communist Party of India CPI MP Binoy Viswam also criticized the central government over the change in GST rates and said the party will fight it, terming the hike absolutely anti-people. It may be mentioned that the recommendations of goods and services tax rates that were made during the 47th GST Council meeting held in June came into effect from Monday. The decision to hike GST on these items was taken in the recently held 47th GST Council meeting in Chandigarh. On the other hand, tax on transport of goods and passengers by ropeways would decline to 5% from 18%. The rupee hit 80 per dollar for the first time ever today, as traders focus on central bank meetings this week, especially the US Federal Reserve. The real fear now is that after the rupee breached the 80 to a dollar level, the fall could be even steeper, as the break of key psychological rate increases bets in favor of a free fall after, as they have witnessed since the rupee weakened beyond the 77 per dollar rate. Reuters said the Indian rupee hit a 7th straight session of record lows today as weakness in domestic shares weighed, but dollar selling intervention by the central bank helped limit further losses. The partially convertible rupee was trading at 79.93 per dollar after hitting a record low of 80.05, weakening from 79.97 close on Monday. The Indian currency has plunged over 7% this year, with its closing at a record low in 6 of the last 7 sessions. India recorded a total of 15,528 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The COVID tally rose to 4.37 crore, while the active cases increased to 1.44 according to the Union Health Ministry data. The death count climbed to 5.25 lakh with the new fatalities in the last 24 hours. The active cases comprised 0.33% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.47%. The weekly positivity rate in the country currently stood at 4.57% and the daily positivity rate at 3.32%. Meanwhile, with 16,113 patients having recovered in the last 24 hours, the cumulative tally of recovered patients surged to 4.31 crore. On the other hand, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has exceeded 200.33 crore, and COVID-19 vaccination for the age group 12 to 14 years recorded more than 3.80 crore across the country. A search operation has been launched in Arunachal Pradesh's remote Kurung-Kume district, not very far from the line of actual control with China, to find a group of 19 road construction workers who went missing 2 weeks back from a border road construction site in Damin Circle. The site is about 300 kilometers from the state capital Itanagar. There are unconfirmed reports of the recovery of the dead body of one laborer in the Kume River. Teams have been sent out to verify the veracity of this information, officials said. According to a missing complaint filed by the contractor under whom these 19 migrant laborers who had come from Assam were working, the laborers had allegedly fled the labor camps at the road construction site of the Border Roads Organization (BRO) in Damin Circle on July 5 after the contractor reportedly denied them leave to go back to their homes in Assam to celebrate Eid al-Adha last week. The missing report was filed at a local police station on July 13, police sources said. Meanwhile, families reported that ever since they were taken from Kokrajhar on May 30, 2022, they haven't been in touch with their families. Before we wind up the headline once again. Thoubal District Commando arrests 2 persons with 37.73 kg of brown sugar from Lilongnungai, Kuno. And that's it for MAMI TV English News Update. Thank you for watching.
Nahak pukning wakhagi anaba leibra drug addiction amadi mental disorder treatment gidamak adom karigi wari Manipurda ihan hanbo oina rehabilitation and child care center inkalakliba nahasingita oiba experienced leraba doctors amadi clinical psychologists singna layengjari expert singna counseling piba 24/7 CCTV camera da monitor tawduna kupna senaba morning yoga, healthy diets, weekly health checkup, intensive daily routine. Awaba kayadagi ngakthoknaba leijare Yaipokpa Rehabilitation and Child Care Center, Kwakaithel Akham Likai. Adongi mathau tarabadi nakanda pijaribak contact number asida pau faubirau.
Ichabu mahei tamhanba haibasi mama mapasingna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudolni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipurgi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampam ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Ichasingbu admission tawidana mama mapasingna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajat ki ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
HIV haibasi lambi mari khaktada miyoy amadagi amada sindui.
HIV positive oiba mama mapadagi machada.
Sakhangdaba miyoisinga kondom yaudana yuman mari thamba matamda HIV sandui.
Mi amaga yatum sirin waiduna sizinabada HIV sandui.
Ana layengda ikapa matamda HIV test tobada ikaplabadi HIV sandui.
Chang naina amadi niyom chumna kondom sizinabana HIV dagi ngakthokpam.
Sexual transmitted infection STI.
Haibadi pinungi laina dagi sungar thopangami.
Aduga angang pamdrabadi kondom sizinabiyo.
HIV haiba virus asina mipung khudimakta sokhali.
Masigi namkhai leite chahi laining kanglup natraga nupa nupi angang khaide.
Masina mi amadagi amada mathang sendokpa ngami.
Aina dombu sinari HIV test tawnabagidamakta.
Aina dombu singnari kondom sizinabagidam.
Aina dombu singnari nasabu HIV dai kanjanaba. HIV AIDS ki maramda hena kupamorong khangnabagidamak.
AIDS toll-free number 1097 the phone tobi.
English Hindi natraga Manipuri de wari saba yagani.
Nako AIDS app su download tabiu amadi sizinabio.
Welcome to Manipur International University. Admission opened for undergraduate program. MIU is an UGC recognized. MIU has a team of highly qualified and experienced faculty manning various departments that are equipped with advanced computer lab, smart classrooms and oriental library. They also provide attractive scholarships and offered unique courses. Classes will be starting from August 2022. Manipur International University, Gari Awang Lekai, near HRD Academy. Helpline numbers 889 978 878